Hi, this is Teacher Jen from Camglish.com and welcome again to a new lesson on essential English patterns. Today, we will discuss a new pattern, and that's pattern number 38, the pattern "That's the best way." That's the best way. That's the best way. When you say best, that means most desirable, finest, leading, most excellent. And when you say way, that means how something is done or how it happens. Okay? So again, best means most desirable, most excellent, and way is how something is done or how it happens. It can also mean the direction. Way can also mean the direction to somewhere you want to go. Okay? Now let's discuss some sample sentences for you to understand it much better. Number 1. That's the best way to cook a steak. That's the best way to cook a steak. So cook a steak. Cook means to prepare food by using heat. And steak, we all know that it's meat. So you are pertaining to something, you are pointing out something with the word that, and best way. Okay? Best way means the most excellent way to cook a steak. Okay? The most excellent way how to cook a steak. Number 2, that's the best way home. That's the best way home. So home, okay, when you say the best way home, that means it's the most excellent direction to go home. Okay, so here, number 2, we use the word way as a direction to go to home or to somewhere you want to go. Number 3, that's the best way to repair a fence. That's the best way to repair a fence. Repair a fence with the word repair, that means fix. So fix the fence. So here you are pointing out with the word that what is the most desirable or excellent way to fix the fence. Number 4, that's the best way to handle the situation. That's the best way to handle the situation. So handle the situation, that means manage or deal with the situation or the problem. Okay? And here you are pointing out what is the most finest or desirable way to manage or deal with the situation. Number 5, that's the best way to study. That's the best way to study. Of course, study means learn lessons, right? So here you are pointing out what is the most desirable or most excellent way to learn lessons. So now I think you can understand it. Let's make our own sentences. So I will go first. For example, that's the best way to save money. That's the best way to save money. So that means I'm pointing out to something that I think is the best way to save money. The most desirable or finest or most excellent way to save money. Now it's your turn. What is your sentence? Very good. Now let's have a review and read the following sentences again. Please follow me. That's the best way to cook a steak. That's the best way to cook a steak. That's the best way home. That's the best way home. That's the best way to repair a fence. That's the best way to repair a fence. That's the best way to handle the situation. That's the best way to handle the situation. That's the best way to study. That's the best way to study. Very good. So, I think you can understand this pattern very well. Okay, now let's go on to our dialogues. Okay, and for the dialogue part. On number 1, I will be speaker A. For number 2, you will be speaker A. So number 1, why did you take the highway to get here? Don't you know the shortcut? Very good. Number 2, I just cleaned it yesterday. Okay, I'll clean it again. Very good. Now we have a word here, shortcut. So we are pertaining to ways, okay, or roads or routes here. When you say shortcut, that's a shorter way or route to go to somewhere. So instead of having the long way, you can just have a shortcut wherein you can save time and effort and energy because the way is shorter. Okay, so now here, okay, I want you to review and study all these sentences, and also don't forget to memorize all these sentences. Okay, please memorize all these sentences and make your own sentences as well. Don't forget to use these sentences or your own sentences when you are expressing yourself in English. This pattern is very helpful for you. So whenever you have the chance, please use this pattern. So I hope you learned and you enjoyed our lesson for this video, and this is Teacher Jen saying goodbye. See you on our next class. Bye.